Hey everybody, this Six, and this is a new series that I decided to do. It's called Six Time Machine Series. It's basically games that I couldn't defeat when I was younger or as a teenager, and I'm going back and going playing them, and I'm going to be doing the voiceovers for that series during the actual gameplay instead of how I normally do it. So this first one, I'm not going to do that, but this after this one, the second one onward, then you'll probably hear a lot of the frustration in my voice while I'm trying to play the game at the same time. So it's gonna be fun. But I just wanted to go back and play some of the games that I couldn't defeat, like back in the day, like old Nintendo games, old Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, even a few like PlayStation games that I just couldn't beat back in the day. And this was one of them. Super Ghouls and Ghosts. I love this game. Never could do the second run of the game though. That's the one thing. Like I just couldn't do it. Like, and I remember I used to play this game religiously back when I had my Super Nintendo way back in the day. And I just couldn't. I don't know why. I just couldn't beat it. Why? I don't know why I just did that. That was really stupid. But anyway, like I was saying, like my history with the game is like when I first played this, I played this over my uncle's house. Well, I actually didn't play it because he played it, and I would just watch him. And then as I got older and I got my own Super Nintendo, I played it, and I could see why, because it's like super difficult. This game is this game was one of those like top 10 hardest type games on the Super Nintendo. It's one of my favorite though. It's like has one of the most awesome soundtracks. That was a really bad decision right there. But yeah, the gameplay was top notch. It's the controls, of course. Come on, I mean, this is a solid game. It's just really difficult. I don't know why. Like, when I first played this game, I got all the way through the first run. I was able to beat the boss, and then I was able to get all the way to the end on the second run, but I just couldn't beat the. I think what it was is that the special weapon that they make you use through the second run to beat the game, because you got to fight that boss and then there's another boss after him. I could never get to the second boss because I couldn't beat that first boss with that weapon. So I was just assuming maybe, you know, being a little bit older and being a little bit wiser and being a bit more patient with these games, that maybe I could do it as an old, as an older person. But as I was playing this first stage, I was just like, man, I just started seeing so many things that I wouldn't have seen as a younger player playing this game. Like, one thing is just this the arrow weapon is one. I know it's one of the best weapons in the game, but the delay that it gives you when shooting, like you might be able to hit one enemy and then try to hit a second enemy, and you'll have to wait because it's like circling around the enemy. You know how nerve-wracking that is as an older person? It gets you so frustrated. Look like right there. Going back to this game, it did really teach me patience again. Which means that now that I think about it, as a younger player playing this, I must have had so much patience. But then also, I think it was because I just had very little games, so I just had to play. That's how it was back in the day, though, with Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, and stuff like that. That was just, I was just like, wow. But yeah, you just had to have patience because you didn't have as many games. Like, so you just had to learn the games that you had, get good with those, and just try to beat it. But yeah, this is just my introductory, playthrough video for this series, and I'm hoping this is going to be a lot of fun because there were times where I would I would just die, and I was just like staring at the screen, like, "Are you serious? Is this the type of mistake I would make as a younger player? Probably not, but then again, probably when I first played it." So since it's basically like just going to play through it again until at least until the muscle memory catches back up, and then I can remember certain stuff and different areas and all that stuff. So all that is going to be in these playthroughs. So I hope y'all enjoy it because I know I am. As frustrating as I know it's going to be, just looking into the future in this game, there were so many stages that it was just frustrating bosses, having to go through the game all the way over again. I'm looking forward to it, so I'm looking forward to it. And this will be a chapter in the Time Machine series that I can close, hopefully. Just being able to beat this game. And there's also going to, goodness gracious, there's going to be quite a few games because, I mean, even though there have been games that is crazy. That was twice in a row. There are a few games that I have beaten back in the day. This is not one of them. I just wasn't able to complete it, but we'll see how it goes. Let's see how I do on this first part. This is literally the first stage, so we'll see how this goes. Let's play a little bit of this game real quick and see. I think I might actually have a chance with these games because I am like, even though I've died a few times, it's like I said before, the memories are starting to come back. So hopefully they come back. See, look at that! I just found myself a nice little treasure chest. I never really liked the green armor though. It just looks kind of weird. I guess because it's not covering his face or whatever. But yeah, anyway, I I was having a blast playing this. And I'm also looking forward to some of the other games that I can play through and see if I can actually complete them. So let me think. There are a few games that I already have an idea that I want to put on this new series. One of them is Time Lord from the NES. I don't know if you've ever played it before, but I got stuck on the stage on Time Lord. I think it might have been a glitch in the game though. You gotta I think it like you have to fight this guy. I guess it's like a guy with a poncho. He's like a real big boss or whatever. You gotta fight him. He's got a poncho and the sombrero. You gotta fight him in the Wild West. And somehow it just glitched where you couldn't defeat him. So that's one game that I actually wanted to finish. I think I don't know if I'm putting Ninja Gaiden on there. I don't know yet. I'm not trying to give myself an aneurysm. I just want to play some games and have fun. So I think one of them might be Judge Dredd, the Super Nintendo version. I got all the way to the end and I just couldn't complete it. So I might try that one again. You know what else I might try? I might actually try the first God of War for PS2, because even though I've completed that game, I never beat it on God mode. I got all the way to almost to the end on God mode, on the part where he has to fight all the different Kratoses by himself, and he has to protect his wife and his daughter. And I think there's a part where you can hug her and you can give her life force. It's like you're giving your health in order to protect them. And I never got past it, not on God mode. So then again, maybe not, because as I've gotten older, I'm not really. Oh goodness. I've never really been into the difficulty changes and stuff like that. I don't know. I'll see. Oh, and also, I know definitely Jurassic Park from Super Nintendo is definitely going to be on that list, because I think I may have beaten it, but I'm not sure, because that was one of the games that it didn't have any save points, and it didn't have any type of password system or anything like that, so you had to play it all the way through. And I can't exactly remember if I completed it or not, because I know it took a long time, but I'm gonna see if I can actually put that one on there as well. So just stay tuned, and I'll be putting those games up on for the new series, and I hope you guys enjoy it, because I'm definitely probably gonna be just, I don't know, just getting frustrated and laughing the entire time. I guess since I've gotten older, I can't take the frustration too serious. I guess I've just grown in that way, but it's still fun. These games are still entertaining. Some of the games I might play might not be, the highly regarded masterpiece games that everybody else likes to play. But I mean, that's just me. So get to know me by by seeing these videos that I make of these games, and I hope you enjoy it, because I know I will. So let's see how the rest of this stage just clears out. Yeah, now I definitely remember this bird boss. I also remember how easy it was if you actually use the arrows. Look at this. It's just smacking them up. Yeah, that's piece of cake. But I died like what, 5 or 6 times just trying to get to that part. But anyways, oh well. Hey, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. So thank you again. See you soon.